Well, there goes my camera again, stopping the recording. I don't know. It could be because I dropped my camera a year ago, and recently it's been acting up with the audio, and like my voice has been cutting out, and also like it'll cut out while I'm talking, and then it will also have like my voice will go into like a prolonged echo. So I don't know what that's all about. Well, actually, I do. I dropped my camera a year ago, and as of around 3 days ago, the door from like the little latch that keeps like holds the batteries in, you have that compartment in the camera where your batteries go. Suddenly the door just opened up and all my batteries fell out. And so I have to support it with, oops, sorry guys, I moved my if you saw the camera move, it's because I accidentally tipped the camera with my hand because I'm like talking with my hands. Anyway, so the camera, the door came out and opened up, and the batteries fell out, and oh brother. Anyway, so yeah, it has to do with the camera that it fell a year ago. Anyway, so yeah, so I forget what I was leading up to about annoyances, but yeah, so like in this building, guys, right? So like the laundry is in the basement, right? And the basement, for some reason, it's always dead. Nobody really uses the laundry room, which is good because, whenever you need the laundry, for the most part it's always free. Yeah, it's always free. But now what I do is, because the laundry doesn't open, it used to open at 7 in the morning. Hold on, guys, I have to turn down the volume of the computer. Okay, so normally the it used to be open at 7 in the morning, but now they open it at 8. It used to open at 7 when we first moved here in 2017, but for some reason a year later, during daylight savings times, they just changed it to open at 8 o'clock, and they close at 8 o'clock at night. But what I usually do is I usually, like, I start getting up really really early in the morning, like 3 o'clock, and I'll be down there by 3:30 doing all the laundry. And I'm finished, well, of course, well before 8 o'clock or 7, or yeah, 8 o'clock. Yeah, and sometimes I'll go there past 8 o'clock, and I'll be done by around, I don't know, 12 or something like that, 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning. So it's really good to be in a place like that when there's nobody around, because in case anybody needs to use the laundry, there are only 5 machines down there, 5 washing machines and 6 dryers. But at the same time, if you want to be there early, it's still good because hardly anybody ever uses the machines. But anyway, my what I'm trying to say is I am annoyed by, well, I'm not annoyed by it, but because I'm not annoyed by it right now, it's not bothering me now. But the filters, when you go and use the drying machines, right? You always, of course, you have to make sure that the filters are cleaned out from all the lint. And sometimes I will see the filters completely cleaned, right, from all the machines. But on the occasion, I would say more often than not, the person who used it last did not clean out the filters. Like when I was there on, yes, when I took Uma out to the vet, I went there early, like, what time? Around 4:30 in the morning, I think I was there, or 5. Yeah, so I was there at that hour, 4:35 in the morning, and I got down there and I started removing checking the lints, the filters, and they all had lint. So that when I see it, it annoys me, right? That kind of thing annoys me. But I'm getting into the habit of not letting it annoy me, because it's not a big deal. The only thing that annoys me is that, like, people understand that you need to clean out the filters because they can be a fire hazard, right? So this is the part that annoys me. But at the same time, I'm also learning to not let it really, really bother me. It's just for a moment, like, I'm like, I can't believe these people. Why are they so lazy? They like things to be done for them, but when they're finished with the item, they don't like to do the same thing for other people. Well, they're so lazy. What's wrong with them? See, that kind of thing, I'm learning how not to let it get to me. But, like, it doesn't really get to me because right after I get annoyed at that. I forget about it right away. Like I just move on. I had completely forgotten all about it until I just remembered it right now that I'm telling you about it. So yeah, things like that. That's not a big deal. And you know what, guys? When I was at the laundry almost 3 weeks ago, there was somebody, like I went in the morning around 8:10, and when I was exiting the elevator, somebody was stepping in, and I said, "Oh, are you finished?" And they said, "Oh yes, I'm just gonna go back upstairs to get some change because I'm missing. I mean, I didn't bring enough change for the dryer. I'm completely finished." So I said, "Okay, I will go, and I will wait for you because I have like 4 machines to get done." So then I went to the laundry room, and that person went upstairs, and then when they came back, and then we were just chatting and everything, and this person was wearing some headsets. So every time I was talking to them, they had to remove their headsets, and so but anyway, she would go about her business, and I noticed that she she was just she was so distracted from the music that she was listening to, that when she was at the point where she had already placed all of her clothes in the dryers, she was like she had her change in this little wallet and taking money out and just putting it into the slot in the dryers, but she wasn't looking down at the change, the little wallet. She just kept taking money out and putting it into the machine, the slot in the machine. And then I noticed that she dropped a quarter, and I was looking all over it, and she didn't even notice it because she was listening to her music. And then I looked around to see, where is it? And then she just took off and she left. She just left because she was done putting all her clothes in the machines, and she left. She left. So I'm like trying to look for the quarter. She's already gone, but I'm frantically looking for the quarter because I want to give it to her, and she's gone. So then I'm like, where could she be? So then she was like 6 or 7 feet away from me. And then I said, okay, I cannot find the quarter. So I just looked down where I was. I didn't move. I just looked down, and I saw the quarter right at my feet. And I'm like, how did a quarter fall from where she is and come all the way over here? I didn't hear it. I did not hear it like roll over here. That's possible, but it just didn't make any sense to me. So then when I looked down, I saw the quarter. So I grabbed the quarter and I ran back outside, and I ran all the way down, because guys, this is a long building. I ran all the way down to where she was standing at the elevator, and I said, "Hey!" And she had to remove her earbuds again, and I said, I thought I heard you drop something. And so I gave her the quarter, and she said, "Oh, thank you." And I said, "You're welcome." So then she went into the elevator. I went back into the laundry, and in my mind, it's still running through my mind. How did that quarter get from where she was, around 6? I don't know. You know what, guys? It's a lot farther than that. She was at least 8 feet away from me, and I was, she was over there, and I was way over there, like 8 feet apart. And I was wondering, how did the quarter land at my feet? So then, after I finished drying up, after I finished putting all the quarters into the washing machine, I went back upstairs. And then when I went back downstairs, because the machines take 30 minutes to finish washing. So I went back downstairs, and I started, like before I started to transfer the clothing into the dryers, it was still running through my mind at that point in time when I got back down to the laundry room. How did that quarter get to where she was standing 8 feet away from me to where I was? And I said, you know what? Maybe the quarter that I found was not the quarter that I heard fall when she was here earlier. So I said, let me just go over to where she was standing and inspect the area. So I went over to where she was standing. I inspected the area, and there was another quarter. Right? So I'm like, I can't believe that she lost another quarter. And you know what, guys? I got a little bit, not annoyed, but I got very frustrated. Not at her. I got frustrated because I don't know her, and I have no idea what floor she lives on. I have no idea who she is. I think I've only seen her maybe one other time, but I'm not too sure because she's not really familiar to me, but sort of. That's how much I don't know her. So I was frustrated because I couldn't find her. I couldn't go to her place to give her back the other quarter. So I picked up the quarter, and after I finished putting all of the clothes into the dryer, I went back upstairs to my place, and I told my mother what happened, and she's like, "Oh, that's terrible." And I'm like, I'm saying like, I'm wondering how many times she must have lost money, because the way I saw her putting the quarters into the slots of the dryers, she wasn't paying attention. She was just listening to her music and taking out so many quarters and putting them in the slots, and she wasn't being aware that the quarters that she was taking out were either she was missing the slots, or she was just accidentally dropping quarters from the little pouch, the little coin pouch that she had in her hand. In all likelihood, she was most likely dropping the quarters that she had in her hand in the little pouch. So the same thing must have happened when she was at the washing machine. She must have dropped quarters as she was placing them inside the slots, and she couldn't hear the quarters falling because she was listening to the music. So that kind of thing annoys me. It doesn't annoy me. It doesn't annoy the person doing it. Doesn't annoy me. What annoys me is that it's the frustration of not being able to get the money back to the person who lost it. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm annoyed because I was annoyed because I wasn't, from the frustration of not being able to locate her again to give her back her money. So if I ever see her again, I'm gonna have to start carrying a quarter. I don't even think about. I haven't seen her since the 3 weeks since I was downstairs. So in my mind, I didn't even think to carry the quarter on me anytime that I need, that I'm outside in the hallway or wherever, or in the elevator in case, or if I see her in the laundry room. But I didn't think of that. But I'll start doing that now because I feel terrible, Yeah. So yeah, that's a different kind of irritation. Yeah, it's the irritation of not being able to help somebody when you're so desperate to help them. They're within your arm's reach, but you don't know where they live, so you can't go to where they live to give them back what they lost, So, and I'm sad because if she does this all the time, I imagine that she's always listening to her music. I can only imagine how much money she must be losing because she can't hear the money falling because of the music. And I feel terrible. So I'm hoping that she just, I don't know, somehow she manages to not lose quarters anymore. Yeah. Because that's terrible. But anyway. Yeah. Wow, look at those clouds. There's some really big, gigantic clouds. Okay, so I'm going to lift up this camera, guys. And once again, guys, I apologize. The window washers these windows were like really, really clean when we first came here. I don't know what's going on. Window washers haven't come by. So, yeah, it's very dusty out there. So I apologize if you guys see lots of dust there. So I'm going to lift up the camera so you guys can see. Hopefully you guys can see okay, you see okay, you see the clouds? Yeah. They're moving in. Yeah. They're coming here, and maybe it's going to pour or something because it was raining. It was raining. Well, there's the crane. And there is the building that they're making. So I think it might be a condo. Yep. Yeah, anyway, guys, they might have this thing finished before winter. Whoops. Yeah, so you see the clouds? Yep. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to kind of focus in on the clouds or the horizon. Oops. Ooh, sorry guys. Sorry. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. It's dark. It's dark, but anyway. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna. Whoops. Okay, sorry, hold on guys. I have to fix my tripod because I have no idea. See, I'm looking up and I'm looking down. I'm looking up and I'm looking down. So I'm going to set my tripod down. Sorry guys for moving around like that because it must be maybe making you dizzy. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna have to move this. Sorry guys. Okay, like that I think, or like that. Okay, I think that's good. Sorry guys, I just wanted to show you the clouds. Yeah, so wow, it looks like it's about to pour. Because they look weird now. No, I have to show you. You see, they look stringy. You know, like, okay, stringy. Look. Look, you see the clouds? Oh, what was that? Okay. Beneath me, there's a spray bottle, and the tripod, the leg of the tripod just hit one of the bottles. You see the bottom edge of the clouds? Look at that. They're looking like strings. That's what I mean by when I said stringy. Isn't that cool? Wow, that's really cool. And they're getting closer. They're getting closer. And closer. Whoops, okay, that's the curtain. On the right side. Okay, I'm trying to... Yeah, that's what I want to show you guys. Way down there. Nice horizon. Sorry, my camera focuses and focuses and it focuses by itself. See the trees? The colors are changing, guys, because it's fall now. And there's a building all the way down over there. Looks like broccoli. I'm trying to focus, guys. Like, I'm trying to hold it still because my hands, hold on. Sorry, guys. I just want to show you this. See, it looks like broccoli. That's another building. Way down over there. Okay, guys, I'm getting tired. And, okay, now we go back. Oh, sorry, guys, my camera. Okay, I'm gonna try and... Whoops! Oh, sorry, guys. Okay. Okay, hold on a minute. Anyway, I think I'm gonna kind of finish up. I think. My camera says 18 minutes, and hopefully it will not stop recording. I'll try and think of one more irritability. I don't know, guys. Of course, there's lots of things that irritate us throughout life. I just don't remember what else. I get mad when my cat doesn't let me pet her. Because when I put coconut oil on her body, she doesn't let me pet her. Yeah. She doesn't let me pet her. I'll have that video. I made a video. A little tiny clip of my cat refusing to let me pet her because I've put coconut oil on her body. Yes, for some of you guys who don't know, coconut oil kills fleas, mites, ticks, any bed bugs, and it also repels mosquitoes. So, yeah. Okay, I think I'm finished, guys. Yeah, I think I'm finished. Okay, guys, so wait until the end of this video, a few seconds, and click on my picture and subscribe to me. And then click on the bell. The bell is beneath the video. Okay, so when you click on the bell, you will be notified for every time I upload a new video. And any questions and comments, any questions, yeah, and comments, post them below in the comments section. And I will answer you the best way that I can. Okay? Yeah. Boy, it's really gonna pour, and a lot of people aren't carrying any umbrellas. I always carry an umbrella with me, no matter what the weather. No matter what the weather, it's always in my bag, an umbrella, a little one. Because you need to have like convenience. You don't carry a huge umbrella, carry a little umbrella, and then when you open it, it goes big, right? Okay, guys, so anyway, wait until the end of this video so that you can subscribe and then click on the bell. Okay, guys, thanks for coming. I love you all. God bless you. Ciao, ciao.